So in the previous lecture we have derived that the reciprocal lattice to simple cubic lattice is only simple cubic lattice, and the reciprocal lattice to the face-centered cubic lattice is the BCC lattice. So now in today's lecture we are going to discuss what is the reciprocal lattice to the BCC lattice. So in order to derive this relation, we have considered your primitive cubic unit cell. So therefore, these are the body centered atom. This will be the body centered atom for this cell. This is the body centered atom for this cell. So now suppose this is x, y, and z axis. So let this is your a dash vector, b dash vector, and c dash vector are the primitive translation lattice vectors. So now, we know the procedure. So let us first of all calculate so what is a dash, what is b dash, and what is c dash. So now a dash vector is it is in x biplane. So therefore here your since it is at the center, and we know the sides of a is cube is equal to a. So now if you measure this from this center, so therefore this will be a by 2 I plus a by 2 j, and since this is the positive z axis, now alongside this there will be positive negative z axis. So therefore this will be minus a by 2 k. So therefore this will be a by 2 will be common. So this will be I plus j minus k. So this will be a dash vector. Similarly b dash vector, since b dash is in yz plane, so therefore x here is positive and x here is negative. So therefore similarly this will be minus a by 2 I plus a by 2 j plus a by 2 k. So this will be a by 2 will be common. This will be minus I plus j plus k, and c dash vector will be, since c dash is in xz plane, so therefore this will be a by 2 from a by 2, because it is at the body center, a by 2 I, since here y is positive and here y is negative, so therefore this will be minus a by 2 j plus a by 2 k. So therefore c dash vector will be a by 2 will be common. This will be I minus j plus k. So these we have derived the value for a dash vector, b dash vector, and c dash vector in terms of your orthogonal unit vector. So now we know the procedure. So now we have to calculate your volume of this unit cell. So volume will be a dash vector dot b dash cross c dash. So now this is the volume for this unit cell. So put the value of this your, so since so first of all write this I plus j minus k dot product, this will be a by 2, this will be c is your minus I plus j plus k cross product a by 2, what is c is equal to minus a by 2 minus j plus k. So now since this a by 2 is common here, so I can write this. So now if we want to find out this cross product, so now to find out this cross product we can find it in here. This will be, so this is b dash cross c dash. So here I can find this by using this determinant I j k. Put the value of this value, this will be b cross c. So if you put the value b cross c की वैल्यू पुट करेंगे अगर, so this will be so now this will be minus 1 1 1 and this c will be 1 minus 1 1. So now if you solve this, so I will be it common, it is multiplied, so this will be a cube by this 8, a cube by 8. So now this will be 1 plus 1, this will be plus j will be your 1 plus 1, this will be plus k will be 1 plus 1. So this will be I your 2i plus 2j, this will be 2i plus j. So now if you put this value into this equation, so this will be b will be a cube into 8 I plus j minus k, and this will be dot product of what we have calculated, that this 2 into I plus j. So if you multiply with this by this will be a cube by 4, this will be, if you calculate this dot product, this will be I to I into I, this will be 1 plus j is equal to 1. So this will be a cube 4 into 2, this will be a cube by 2. So your volume is a cube by 2. So now we know what is the value of your a star, that is primitive vector for reciprocal lattice, primitive lattice vector for a reciprocal lattice. This is 2 pi into b dash cross c dash divided by volume is your a dash dot b dash cross c dash. So since this we have calculated 2 pi, what is your b dash cross c dash, this is, we have calculated this, a square y 2 into I plus j, and divided by this volume we have calculated. So volume is your a cube divided by 2. So this will be cancelled, so this will be cancelled by this one. A, so 2 pi a to I plus j. So a star is here, I plus j. This is equation 1. So similarly we will calculate your b star. So b star is equal to 2 pi into your c dash cross a dash divided by a dash b cross c dash volume. So to calculate this we have to calculate your c dash cross a dash. This will be, since is this is common, this is will be same in the this, because this will have a by 2 factor in both terms. This I am taking multiplying this. So and this will be, what is your c? C is equal to I minus j plus k. This will be cross product of a by 2 फैक्टर मैंने यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया है. So therefore your a will be, that is I plus j minus k. So now I will take this your cross product. It will be a by 4. Cross product will be, that is I j k. This will be 1 minus 1 1. This will be 1 1 minus 1. A square by 4. So your I will be 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus j will be 1 plus 1. K will be 1 minus 1 plus, this will be a square by 4. This will be 2j, this will be cancelled, plus 2k. So if you take the common, this will be a square by 2 into j plus k. So if you put these values of your this c dash cross a dash into this equation and your value of volume, this will be b star will be 2 pi, this will be a square by 2 into j plus k divided by a cube by 2. 2 to cancel, this will cancel by this term. So b static will be 2 pi a, this will be j plus k. This is equation number 2. So now I have to find out your c static. C static will be 2 pi, this will be a dash cross b dash divided by a dash dot b cross c dash. Now I will find this. So now in order to find I have to calculate here a dash cross b dash. So this will be a by 2. What is a? A is equal to I plus j minus k, cross product a by 2. What is b? B is equal to your minus I plus j plus k. So this will be a square by 4. So now I have to calculate the cross product. So for I j k, what is b? B is equal to a is equal to 1 1, this is minus 1, and b is equal to minus 1 1. So this will be a square by 4. So what is, so now I is equal to 1 multiply this minus into this minus 1, this will be plus j will be, this will be minus minus plus, and this will be minus 1 plus k, this will be your 1 minus into minus 1 to plus 1. So this will be a square by 4, this will be 2i plus, this will be 0, this will be 2k. So by taking common, the 2 will be cancelled. A square by 2 into I plus k. So now if you want to write in this your cyclic order, this will be k plus I. So now I will put the value of your a dash cross b dash in, and your this value volume into this term. So I will get your value c stack. So therefore your c static will be 2 pi into, what is the value of your a cross b, this will be a square by 2 into k plus I unit vector divided by a cube by 2. So 2 a square will cancel by this term. So c static will be 2 pi upon a into k plus I. This is equation number 3. So now from equation number 1, 2 and 3 we have came into conclusion that your these are nothing but the primitive translation vector of a FCC lattice, as we have derived these in previous lecture. So thus we can say that since these are the your primitive translational vectors of a FCC lattice. So therefore you can say that primitive vectors of FCC lattice. So thus we can say that your reciprocal to your reciprocal lattice to a BCC lattice is FCC lattice, and vice versa.